Assalamu alaikum. One student is asking there is a difference between the way women praise and men praise according to Hanafi school. In the end of your video, you mention that there are no proofs for these differences. The question is, on what background then Hanafi school depend, and what is the fate of those who follow it blindly? And for those who might know that it may be wrong, but they say my mother was doing so and everyone around me prays so I will not change anything. Or maybe there is no problem at all. There is two opinions for the scholars. Some scholars said that there is a difference between male and female in the positions of prayer. Some of them, they said that female, when she goes to the prostration, she should put her arms and elbows close to the sides of her body. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he was aparting his arms and elbow from the sides of his body. They said this proof is for men, they do so, and for females they cover themselves as much as they can, so they have to close their arms and elbows, they put them on the sides of their body. This is because of the general proofs of Islam that calls for the modesty of the woman. She has to cover herself as much as she can. On the other hand, other scholars said there is no difference between male and female, and if there were a difference, there should be another proof that says that there is difference between male and female, and a female should do so. So, no problem if someone is following this opinion or following that opinion. We will not say that person who is following that opinion of the scholars, he's making a sins while he's praying, or he's making innovations. So we cannot exaggerate in this dispute between the scholars, and we cannot say that he's misled by this scholar or that scholar. However, we say that we have to follow the proofs from Quran and Sunnah, and we need, if we want to make a difference between male and female and the way they pray or in their positions, we need in fact proof for that, and we don't have the proof for that. If we find, for the people or for us, if we find our parents, mother and father, or even if the whole community is doing something not related to Quran and Sunnah or against Quran and Sunnah, we have to follow Quran and Sunnah and leave the opinions of the people or even the scholars if it's not following the Quran and Sunnah. Because as for the scholars, at least they have their own reasons. They are not intending to contradict or go against the Quran and Sunnah intentionally, but sometimes mistakes happen. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.